Boo! Hey you guys, how's it going? I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. It's Halloween. Don't be scared. We're still going to have a great practice. This is Monday motivation, and we're going to begin in downward facing dog. Coming onto your mat, you come onto your downward facing dog. And if you want to begin in child's pose, you can begin in child's pose. Couple of good deep breaths here. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Maybe a little bit of movement. You can move your head around or walk out your dog. Move your hips if it feels good. And this is a pretty short practice. I've said this before, you don't have to rush it. And let it feel good. Feel good about having this time to take care of yourself. And the intention to show up and take care of yourself. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Winston's making himself comfortable on his bed over there. High push-up, high plank, shoulders track over wrists, low belly draws in and up. Knees can be lifted or lowered. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, move back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in here. And a long breath out. Inhale. Come on forward to your high push-up. Pausing again. Lift your right leg. Doesn't have to be high. Strong through your core. Long from the crown of your head. Out through your tailbone, out through your heels. If you want to drop that left knee, you can. Take a deep breath in. Lightly bring your right foot down. And then lift your left foot. Feel the shift that happens. Take your time with it. Feel the shift that happens when you get on your mat and you create some time for yourself. Take a big breath in. Left foot comes down. Back to your downward facing dog. Take a long inhale. And a big exhale. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale lightly, walk or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, soft knees. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach up. Lift up, lengthen, a big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Here you can. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And you might set an intention for today's practice. Together, let's take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back, high push up, move forward and halfway down or all the way down, low push up. You can also drop your knees. A big breath in, upward facing dog, your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Set your gaze to one point. You can adjust where you have your feet. If traditional drishti doesn't work, close your eyes. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up from the ground. Reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. You can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. Add in different variations, a breath, extra breath in the flow. So that you can enjoy this. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, hands high. Heart lifts, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Hips stay high, strong core. And then feet together or apart, rise to stand. Come all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your right foot as your standing foot. Come on into your tree pose. Sole of your left foot somewhere on the inside of your right leg. You can find a spot that works for you. Drishti, traditional drishti, will help a lot here. Your breath always helps. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms away from you. And then take your hands up to the sky, palms up to the sky, lengthening through the sides of your body. Here, left knee opens out to the left. Feel if you can soften your shoulders a bit. Take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. You can release your hands, but keep them reaching up or bring them to your heart. Point your left knee forward and extend your left foot forward. Strong through your core. Stay tall and upright. I'm a little wobbly today. Take a big inhale. Step forward onto your left foot, airplane Dekasana. Sweep your hands back. Palms spin down. Lift your right leg. Let your chest lift. You can roll your shoulders back here. Slide your shoulder blades in towards one another. A lot of lift through your standing leg. And as you breathe in and breathe up. Feel where you are. Let your heart lift. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Now as you inhale, come on up and into your tree. Right foot lands somewhere on the inside of your left leg. You can always touch the foot down and make your way into it. You can come out of it and come into it. You lose your focus, you lose your intention. And you come back. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And again, interlacing your fingers, palms press forward, and then up towards the sky. Shoulders can drop. Draw in through your core, connect down. Get a little bit taller here. A little more effort maybe, but without struggling. And a little more effort, right? That being said, sometimes the effort is to soften, not hang on, and release some of the struggle. Now your hands stay lifted, but reach them up. You can also bring them to your heart. Point your right knee forward, keep it lifted, and extend your right foot forward. Press out through your right heel. Okay, tall and upright here, a big inhale. Stepping forward onto your right foot, airplane. Left leg lifts up and back behind you. Sweep your hands back. Take your time with the transition. Notice your breath. Notice if you're wobbly, right? That's okay. That can be part of the practice. A little bit of movement, a little uncertainty. Be certain about your intention, your breath, your commitment to yourself. Take one more big inhale. Left foot down beside the right. Sweep up, reach up. Nice work, everyone. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Come on down to your tabletop, your hands and knees. And what would a Halloween practice be without some cat-cows? Right? So on your inhale, lift your gaze and your tailbone. And as you exhale, round your spine like a Halloween cat. Tuck your chin into your chest. On your inhale, chest comes forward, lift. And as you exhale, round your spine. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Now coming to a neutral spine, take your right arm out to the right, and then lift it up towards the sky. Lift out of your left shoulder. Your gaze can follow that right hand, a big inhale. Thread the needle. Come down onto your right shoulder, right side of your face on your mat. You can keep your left hand where it is, or you can extend your left arm forward or wrap it around behind your back. Just different sensations that you get with different variations. Still a steady breath here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And if you like, you can extend your left leg back behind you. Maybe you lift it up off the ground. So a little bit of balance. just like in tree pose or airplane, any of the standing balancing poses. Notice if you are wobbly, you can work with that. You might set your gaze. Steady breath and a little less struggle. Take a big breath in here. Then come on back down. Come back to your tabletop. Pause for a moment. And take your left arm out to the left and up towards the sky. Gaze can follow. Lift out of your right shoulder, a big inhale. Thread the needle. Left side of your face comes down to your mat. Left hand reaches to the right. Your right hand can stay where it is. You can extend it forward or wrap it around behind your back. I like extending the arm forward. I feel like it helps me get into that space between my shoulder blades where I tend to hold tension. And if you like, you can extend that right leg back behind you, keep it down, or lift it up. Again, drishti will help here, really feeling the parts of your body that touch the ground. Parts of your body that touch the ground, it's an unusual connection. Cultivating this connection and taking your time. Take another big inhale. As you exhale, come down, come back to your tabletop, and then to your child's pose. Take your knees wide, hips towards your heels. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. You can take as much time as you like here in child's pose. Take your time before you move on with the rest of your day. Thanks for taking the time today to practice with me. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Check out my Patreon and my studio. There are links below. Most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.